Hi, my name is Ira Ellison. I am a school teacher for 16 years now. Both of my parents are also school teachers. My father became a pastor later on. I grew up in a Christian home and studied in Christian institutions before. There was a time when I was a little girl, maybe I was around 7 years old at that time, when I saw God in my dream. And in my dream, I was lying down the road, looking up the sky, and saw God so big, his whole face occupied the whole sky. Then he started talking to me in a very big voice that sounded like a thunder and said, "Ira, don't ever stop praying." Then he just disappeared. This dream has always been my go back to God every time I fall, every time I feel like I'm too lost to go back. My Christian journey hasn't been that easy. I've encountered so many ups and downs. People that are close to me who knows about me can testify how my life has been before. Like, even though I went out with friends who are also Christians like me, we did so many stupid things together, trying to experiment what it's really like being young and wild and free, being in the world. Then I got married, went through hell and back with depression, got divorced, and my life was totally turning upside down. And I felt so empty. I felt like I was just floating somewhere in the air, trying to figure out why and how did my life end up like this. I was questioning God if He actually cares about me, because if He did, then why is this happening to me? Then after that, I got married again to my husband now, and that's when I experienced Jesus again. There was a time when my husband was asking me why I was going to church on a Saturday and not Sunday. So I said, because it's in the Bible, Exodus 28, and I think he got very curious. And just like that, without me knowing it, he bought a Bible from Amazon and he started reading it, and he got so hooked into it that at that time he knew a lot more about the Bible, more than I did, who grew up a Christian. So to make the long story short, we went to the States with my husband, had a Bible study together with my father, who's a pastor, and that's the time when I actually learned so many things I haven't learned before about the Bible. And my eyes were totally opened. I was just changed instantly and couldn't stop studying and getting to know more about Jesus. The more I know Him, the more I understand His love to me. And not just to me, but to all of us. Like how He gets hurt every time we forget Him, especially when everything seems to be fine and we feel like we don't really need Him. And then when things go wrong, we blame Him. I've realized that every time we sin, God gets hurt. So when my husband decided to get baptized, I decided to get re-baptized, because at that time I felt like I was born again. I believe that God forgives. In Isaiah 1:18 it says, "Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. Though they are red as crimson, they shall be like wool." I felt at peace inside, knowing that no matter how sinful you are, if you go back to Him, He will take you back. The fact that He still loves me and accepts me, even though I hurt Him many times, is amazing, and I can't help but share His goodness and His amazing grace to everyone. It's not too late. It's not a matter of how many times you fall, but how many times you get up after falling. As long as you're still breathing, there's still hope. There's still a chance for you to experience the goodness and love from God. And when you have it, forget the former things. Do not dwell on the past. Isaiah 43:18. I know that He was always there waiting for me to come back. And for you too.